Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. What's up guys, Kitty here. Check your collection everybody. This Kitty Pryde is already here. Yeah, you may not have noticed it, but the devs already added Kitty Pryde as a free gift. I mean, yeah, they were like, oh, we messed up on the design, but it's alright, we fixed it now, and now it's a free gift for everybody. But the thing is, if you create your account after this update, no, Kitty Pryde is not gonna be free. So get your Kitty Pryde with the accounts that you've created a long time ago. But anyway, before we get into it, do not forget to sub for free and stay tuned for more awesome Marvel Snap content, and slap the like button real hard if you've learned a thing or two from this video. So there we go, Kitty Pryde. When this returns to your hand, plus 2 power. Returns at the start of each turn. Okay, so one little thing to point out with Kitty Pryde is it's going to trigger the return effect after the location's effect popped. So for example, Mindscape. Okay, Mindscape is going to trigger and swap your hand with your opponent's hand, and then Kitty Pryde is going to jump back. So remember this interaction. Yeah, it's going to be really useful. Now that we're done with the secret tip, let's see the Kitty Pryde control deck. Of course, we have Kitty here. It's the ideal turn 1 play. We play her, it bounces back, we play her every single turn. She's gonna be extremely strong at the end of the game. And of course, if I have to think of a card that combos the best with Kitty Pryde, it's Angela. So let's say you put down your Angela, and then keep putting Kitty Pryde into the Angela lane. Now, what's gonna happen? Remember Angela with Nightcrawler? That combo is pretty strong, right? But you can do that like every single turn. You put down your Angela, you put Kitty Pryde there, then Kitty Pryde is gonna get bounced back to your hand, and then the next turn you play her again, and then she get bounced back. So, you know, you don't waste a slot with your Angela lane, and then you can keep doing it every single turn. Yeah, I'm gonna show you in those games. Yeah, this combo is completely insane. Then of course there are the little guys, Iceman and Titania. Usually I like to play Titania as my final play, just so, you know, I guarantee that they don't steal my Titania. And it's gonna be a solid 1 energy, 5 power card. And of course Daredevil is pretty important, because you can know where your opponent is gonna play on turn 5, then you can potentially just lock them out with a Spider-Man for the victory. Then there's Goose. Goose is just a phenomenal control card because there are so many decks with big stuff in it. And Goose just prevents them from playing any of those. So there you go. A good little control with a nice skin. Ah, this little kitty is so adorable. Lizard. Yeah, what more can I say? If you know your opponents cannot play 4 cards there, just slap down your Lizard, bam, you win. Green Goblin. A great lane control card, especially if you want to clock someone's location up. And of course, Mr. Fantastic is just great to sneak in some power, so you might win some games that you don't expect. And of course, your opponents don't expect that 2 power to come from Mr. Fantastic, and zoop, they might lose like 4 cubes, 8 cubes. I don't know. Okay, this is definitely new. I just pulled this from my Collector's Reserve. Definitely check out my Collector's Reserve opening video. It was the best that I've ever had. So, you know, definitely check that out. It might be on the channel very soon. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. Necrosonic. Oh, this card is pretty fun to play, especially if you have already won a location. You can put this down to stop their final play. Then of course Spider-Man. Yep, the bully that we love in this game. You play it on, say, turn 5, then your opponents cannot play stuff on the final turn. Bam! You just win the game because of the Spider-Man lock. I cannot even count how many games Spider-Man has won me. I love you, Spidey. Then of course there's Gamora. If you lock your opponent with Spider-Man, then, well, during the next turn, it's gonna be very obvious where they're gonna play their stuff. And Gamora is gonna be easily 512. And there you go, guys. This is the deck for you. Let's jump right into some games and see how great Kitty Pryde really is. Okay, so if you've not seen a great Kitty Pryde combo yet, here's one. I'm just gonna Angela right here into a Kitty Pryde. And yeah, if you have listened to the intro, you know what's gonna go down. But if you didn't, well, it's time to see. Time to witness the miracle. Okay, we buff the Angela with the card played, but then it returns to our hand. Like, how great is that? Remember, we used Nightcrawler as the trigger for Angela, and we can move it away, and that was already very good. But now Kitty Pryde actually gets bounced every single turn, making it extremely insane. Like, if you see that, don't even try to contest that Angela lane. It's gone. But hey, I played 2 cards here. But then my Kitty Pryde will get bounced back. Okay, seeing that Black Panther here does not make me feel good. Because I have played Black Panther for a very long time and I know what it's capable of. Luckily, we got the Daredevil here. So we see the Ironheart into Sentinel. Which actually tells us they might run something like an Arnim Solar. Yeah, that is my money is definitely on Arnim Solar. Come on, prove me wrong. But hey, the Goose is definitely gonna mess him up. And quite honestly, I don't think they can prove me wrong, because they're not gonna play the Arnim Solar. Yep. With that kind of playline, it's definitely an Arnim Solar on turn 6 in the Black Panther lane. So there we go. We lock him out and then keep, scaling our Kitty Pryde. And with the Titania over there, they cannot steal it. So we have the tie on the right side, and we're definitely winning middle. Yep, Ironheart buffing all 3 cards. But then my Angela is still really strong. Look at that. A 10 power Angela. Now that Kitty Pryde is bounced back, we can think about the final play. I mean, now that they cannot Arnim Solar, I think this is easy pickings. It's actually great because they called, so there we go. We win 2 cubes after they retreat. There you go, ladies and gents. If you do not know how great Angela Kitty Pryde really is, this is the example game. Definitely try this out. It's so satisfying to pull this off and wreck your opponents. Now onward to our next victim. Okay, that's the Milano on the left side. But with Kitty Pryde, you know what? It actually can interact with the locations pretty well. Okay, with... Oh, should we Lizard? I mean, Lizard on the right seems okay, but I think the best play here is to start scaling our Kitty Pryde. That is, even if we have to lose 1 energy. Because we don't know what they're going to do this turn. I want to play Lizard into a lane where they don't really play cards. It's actually okay for me to hold off on the Lizard. Kitty Pryde, come on. Okay, that's the Mindscape I told you about, right? At the start of turn 6, swap hands. Okay, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? I mean, are our hands gonna get swapped before or after Kitty Pryde bounce back? Stop the video right here and let me know in the comments. Yes, no, maybe? Before or after? Okay, come on. Let's Kitty Pryde bounce back before Mindscape triggers. That's gonna be the most important issue here. is gonna make or break the game. Our whole strategy in this game revolves around that interaction itself. Okay, that's the Spider-Man, which is quite pointless when Milano is on the field. So what we should do here is just Goose and Kitty Pryde. Yeah, we can actually Titania over there as well, so if they play a card here, we're on easy street. But if he doesn't, then I can just play 2 cards and get back the Titania. No biggie. Alrighty. So next turn, Mindscape is gonna trigger. And right now, I don't have a very good play. That is the issue right here. Yep, this turn is kind of awkward for me, but I guess it is what it is. Just gonna Angela Kitty Pryde. Not sure if that's gonna be enough, but we're just gonna let it fly. Okay. Oh, the wave. I don't like that at all, but it's actually a miracle. We won the left side. They were like, ooh, I'm gonna try to steal the left side with 1 power. But actually we stole it with 2 power. So, well, joke's on you. Okay. With Kitty Pryde in the mid, we easily win it. So, I guess that's game over. They can't play anything this turn because of Goose. Goose locks all the focus cards on the right side. So there we go. That's GG, well played to our opponents. Yep. You do see Angela Kitty Pryde here, but not as good as the first game. Anyway, Kitty Pryde bouncing back every single turn gives you a really huge card to play at the end of the game. So a cash show 10 power card. But the thing is, you have to use 1 energy every single turn to make it happen. And that's the main drawback of Kitty Pryde. Of course, Goose ensures the victory, and this is how you control the game with Kitty Pryde Control Deck. I mean, have I told you guys that locations are the most important part of this game? Gosh, Lemuria is not what you want to see. Because we Kitty Pryde on the first turn, they Nebula, and we lose out on 1 turn of buffing. But the thing is, so do they. Okay, we are definitely losing Milano. And that's kind of sad. But anyway, we're gonna try this out, because why not? Kitty Pryde is strong enough. We believe in little Kitty. And of course, we got our own little kitty, the Goose, in the middle. Okay, Lizard is definitely great. I think I'm gonna Lizard Kitty Titania. And that's our playline. I'm sure they can get 4 cards down. It's just a Daredevil, and bam. Easy peasy. Okay, we got 12 power in the Storm lane. I don't think there's any way of winning, except for... No. There's no way they win the middle. Because, you know, I think we're gonna win here. I think this is a win. We Spider-Man lock down the left side, and I don't think there's anything they can do about it. And our Loki should snap here. But hey, I want the game to go through somehow, so whatever. Come on, let us lock you down. There you go. They have no way of dealing with the Spider-Man lockdown, and that's game over. They're really scared of the Spider-Man lockdown plus the extremely huge Kitty Pryde. There's no way they can beat that with the 5 energy they have this turn, and there you go. The opponent is gone. Now moving on to our final victim. Okay, Kitty Pryde on the first turn. That's kind of a sign of good luck, right? Okay, turn 2. I guess Kitty Pryde. I'm just gonna play my Kitty Pryde in a random position so they don't predict us with something like, Star-Lord. Okay, we got a Kitty Pryde. It's gonna get bounced back. Let's see. Yep, the thing about Kitty Pryde and locations will always trigger before Kitty gets bounced back. So with Wakanda Embassy, you don't get the +2 power buff. So that's kind of sad. And the Wakanda Embassy actually screws up our Green Goblin. Not ideal, not ideal. So we do get our Daredevil down. It kind of looks like a Dino deck to me, but I don't know. We actually got an OKX mention, so I think we can win against their Angela. So we just Kitty Pryde here, maybe go for like a lizard on the right side. That should do. Or Goose. Yeah, Goose could do. Yeah, with this play, I can force them to play the Dino either in the middle or on the left side. And of course, those lanes are really clogged up, so their plays are going to be very predictable. They snap here before we see their play, so I'd say whatever. Come on, show us your play. If it's really huge, then we can just surrender. I thought there was a master mode, but it turns out to be a sentinel, so we're okay, we're cool. We just Gamora here, and we shall be just fine. The Collector and Bishop are going to gain a lot of power this turn and the next turn, but I think we are okay. Yeah, that 12 power from Gamora is definitely enough. If not, we're just gonna play our Kitty Pryde, right? There's no way they buff that so much. Okay. I'm winning by a little bit, so it's not secure yet. We definitely have to play more into the middle to win that. Alright. Okay, I think I'm gonna sneak some power middle and then go for Necrosonic to blast someone. Lizard goes to the right, of course. I think this is it. Oh, wait a minute. I think I should have played Necrosonic on the right side because, if I blast something, the Angela gets buffed and I lose to the left side anyways. I definitely should have played it on the right, but right when we were talking about that, the Strigon actually helped us. Bam! Okay, we definitely win this because we destroy one of their cards. Okay. Even though it's just a Mantis, but we got it. The Kitty Pryde in the mid ensure that our victory is solid. And there we go, guys. This is how you play the Kitty Pryde control deck. Yep, definitely try it out. It's a really fun deck to play. Remember the combos with Angela and Kitty Pryde? Those are great. And then, of course, you can lock your opponent out with stuff like Spider-Man. So there you go. This is our day 1 deck with Kitty Pryde. Don't forget to suffer and stay tuned for more awesome Marvel Snap content, and slap that like button real hard if this guide has helped you with a thing or two. Now have a great day, everybody. Enjoy maybe the new meta with Kitty Pryde in, and peace out.